ओम शुक्लांबरधरं विष्णुं शशिवर्णं चतुर्भुजं प्रसन्नवदनं ध्यायेत् सर्वविघ्नोपशान्तये। सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। ओम पार्थाय प्रतिबोधितां भगवता नारायणेन स्वयं व्यासेन ग्रथितां पुराणमुनिना मध्ये महाभारतम् अद्वैतामृतवर्षिणीं भगवतीम् अष्टादशाध्यायिनीम् अम्ब त्वामनुसन्दधामि भगवद्गीते भवद्वेषिणीम्। यं ब्रह्मा वरुणेन्द्ररुद्रमरुतः स्तुन्वन्ति दिव्यैस्तवैः वेदैः साङ्गपदक्रमोपनिषदैः गायन्ति यं सामगाः। ध्यानावस्थिततद्गतेन मनसा पश्यन्ति यं योगिनः यस्यान्तं न विदुःसुरासुरगणाः देवाय तस्मै नमः।
Bhagavad Gita, chapter 16, we have to see verse 21. Before entering into that, let us see what Bhashyakara has to say as introduction to this verse. Read Bhashya Sarvasyaha Asuryaha.
सर्वस्याः आसुर्याः संपदः संक्षेपः अयमुच्यते।
So here is Sankshepa, summary, a brief account of what? Sarvasyaha Asuryaha Sampada. Of all Asuric qualities, of all demoniac qualities, this is the sum and substance. Here is the summary of this Uchyate. Why this is given? This needs to be known because individually the Asuri qualities are many. So you cannot go on handling them. The best thing is destroy the very root cause. Once you destroy the root cause, so what happens? The effect automatically gets destroyed. I just read or came across a news item. Somebody is creating trouble, political. So they have decided to first destroy those who support this fellow is jumping. Once they are destroyed, this fellow has no power. Like that. You destroy the root cause, Asurism qualities are totally gone. So therefore, Bhagavad now pinpoints these three are the main sources, main causes of all Asuric qualities. Let us see now what Bhagavan will be telling now. Let us see. Continue. Yasmin.
यस्मिन् त्रिविधे सर्व आसुर संपद भवेद आसुर संपद भेदः अनन्तः अपि अंतर्भवति यत्परिहारेण परिहृतः च भवति यद् मूलः सर्वस्य अनर्थस्य तद् एतदुच्यते.
I say the brief account or summary of all these endless. There's no end to it. It will go on ramifying of all these qualities is told. Why? Yasmin Trividhe. When these three major causes are what? Trividhe, when they are there, or in that three, in these three main causes, Sarvaha Asuri Sampad Veda. Veda means Vishesha, specific, demonic qualities, Anantapi. Even these qualities are innumerable, yet Antarbhavati, they get included in that. Means in these three causes, which are going to be told by Bhagavad, innumerable qualities of Asuri Sampat are what included. So therefore what happens? Yat pariharena, yasya pariharena. By destroying the main cause in terms of the three things. Parirtascha bhavati, entire Asuri Sampad Veda, all varieties of demonic qualities are what? As good as destroyed. Because yat moolam sarvasya anarthas, which is the root cause of all anartha rupa samsara. Anartha. What is anartha here? Narakadi, hell, etc. See, artha means whatever is seek. Arthyate, prarthyate, iti artha. What is seek in life, what to try to procure in life, artha. Generally, artha means money, if you say, money, property, etc. That's what you want for our happiness. So anything that is seek is artha. Vidyarthi, for whom the artha is what? Vidya, knowledge. Anartha, no arthyate, which is not sought. Do you seek sorrow? No. So therefore, these three are the main causes of anartha rupa samsara. Samsara, wherein dreaded sorrows are there in terms of health, etc. Birth and death, don't ask at all. Birth and death is painful. Besides that, if one goes to hell, etc., there is no end to it. Anartha said, tat etat uchyate. That main cause is said where Bhagavan by Trividhaviti in this verse. Read the verse 21.
त्रिविधं नरकस्येदं द्वारं नाशनमात्मनः कामः क्रोधस्तथा लोभः तस्मादेतत्त्रयं त्यजेत्.
Kamaha, Krodha, Tatha, Lobha, Iti. Trividham, Idam, Atmanaha, Nashanam, Narakasya, Dwaram, and Bhavati. Dwaram and Bhavati. Continue. Tasmat and Mumukshavaha. Etat Trayam Tyajet. Kamaha, Krodha, Tatha, Lobha. After Lobha, add Iti. Lobha, Iti. Trividham, Idam, Atmanaha, Nashanam, Narakasya, Dwaram, Bhavati to be added. Tasmat, add Mukshu, Etatrayam Tyaje. These three, Kama, desire, Krodha, anger, Tatha, so also, Lobha, greed. Iti, these Trividham, three types. Trividham, idam, these three types of what? Atmanaha nashanam, narakasya dwaram, narakasya dwaram, the gateway to hell. Atmanaha nashanam, which destroys the individual in the sense which makes the individual unfit for all purusharthas, including artha and kama. In course of time, you will be unable to even earn earth and kama. Leave aside dharma and moksha. So, bhavati. Tasmat, therefore, etatrayam tyaje. By all means, these three which serve as the gateway to hell be abandoned. What does our psychology tell us? For majority, desire, is it a gateway to hell or gateway to heaven? Be frank enough. According to majority, desire is the gateway to heaven. When fulfilled, we get happiness. That is opinion of the majority. But Krishna comes and tells us, gateway to hell. What? Shall they take opinion poll? Who is right and who is wrong? Why Krishna is right? Why we are wrong? Let us first find out why we are wrong. Our ascertainment that desire is the means, sadhana, gateway to happiness, heaven. Heaven means happiness. Is based on short-sightedness, which is not based on thorough inquiry. It is based on being carried away by the joys that we get immediately. This is immediate cash down payment. Have Vishayas, Vishaya Bhoga. Get sense object, immediate happiness. Is it not? But when Krishna says, who is Krishna? Yogeshwara, Parameshwara. He knows the past, he knows the future and the present. Say, no doubt, to begin with, sense pleasures or fulfillment of desire does give happiness. Even Shastras do not deny. Even Gurus do not deny. Even Bhagavan Krishna doesn't deny. To begin with, immediately, fulfillment of desires does give happiness, but it is infested with perennial sorrows. You have to inquire. I don't know if you remember, in the 5th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavan has warned, yehi samsparshaja bhogaha dukkayonaya evate adyantavanta kaunteya nateshu ramate buddha. Yehi bhoga, whatever sense pleasures which are samsparshaja, born of samsparsha. What is samsparsha? Contact between indriya senses and vishaya sense object. Union between indriya senses and sense object. Happiness. Any union is bound to get separated. Sorrow. But we are so hasty, we never care to think and investigate. We never inquire into it. And straight away take for granted seeing the majority. For majority, Vishaya Bhoga, sense pleasure, born of contact between senses, indriyas, and Vishaya sense object, is everything, because you get happiness. That is where we get cheated. If you are a sensible person, will you go in for a joy which is bound to spell disaster? If you know that disaster is awaiting, if you don't know, the problem is there. Suppose you came house from a scorching sun. Summer is at its peak. And a cool glass of sweet lassi, a drink of curd, etc., was offered to you. How comforting it can be. How much pleasure it will give you. You took and you were about to sip the first sip. Immediately the lady of the house comes, please, don't drink that. Why? By mistake, in that pot, one lizard has fallen. Lizard, poisonous. Now tell me, do you know or not? It is sweet, comforting, but what you do? Keep it aside. You don't drink it, you throw it, so that nobody else also should drink it. You know the disaster. But here, we get carried away by immediate pleasure. What is the disaster? I think the Shastra is unnecessarily what? Telling all these things. They are not practical. You know what is disaster? First and foremost thing, to have a sense pleasure, Vishaya Bhoga, A to Z Vishaya Bhogas. including conjugal happiness. What you should have? First, number one prerequisite is what? Your body. Body must be the fit condition. Then the Vishya, sense object. Then the union must be always there. Neither you should deteriorate nor the Vishya should get disintegrated. Mind must be the proper disposition. Can you guarantee? Well, you have enjoyed it, let us say youth. Are you going to be young all lifelong? Old age has set in. What is the plight? Somebody said, old car. All parts make noise except the horn. The body is in tatters. The mental torture, the old age, nobody cares at right, different thing. Physically. Again, you have ordered, not only ordered, without this body, you can't have Vishaya Bhoga. This body, which needs to have mind intellect, is a den of sorrows. From childhood onwards. Don't ask 9 months in a mother's womb. Nothing but sorrow. Afterward, childhood is sorrow. It continues, etc. Diseases, mental disturbances, and all these sorrows, etc. Pit trips of life and all that. Old age, don't ask it. Then death, most painful. And in between, your concept is fulfillment of desires. So 24/7 almost, you struggle to gain the desires fulfilled. More and more desires crop up. More and more effort you put forth. Whole life is spent in this. And in that pursuit, the person may do adharmic deeds also. Adharmic karmas to fulfill desire. Negative card is punched. Hell. As a result, he gives enough momentum for future birth, death, birth, death, birth, death, birth, death. Birth painful, death painful, in between parade of sorrow. Some joys here and there. It is avicharita, lack of inquiry. Say, keep this in mind, what Bhagavad had said. Yehi sausparshaja bhoga dukkha yonaya evate adyantavantah kaunteya nateshu ramate buddha. So they are potential sources of sorrow. When it strikes, Bhagavan only knows. But you cannot deny these things. So therefore, desire is the source of sorrow, for which you should have the body. You may ask, if body is not there, where are we? That is because of our erroneous identity in the body. A dead body is lying here. Will the surviving people take him the individual who he was? Does the person knows who I am? No, you burn it. Means that is not I. You are mistaken. So therefore, say, any happiness which begins has to end. You may say, then, is there any happiness which is not beginning and is saying, yes, your Swarupa. It is not begun, it doesn't end, it doesn't depend on anything. See, you can have inkling of it. You are not asleep. You are not asleep. Your mind is not preoccupied in anything. Mind is very calm and quiet, not preoccupied in anything, nor you are sleeping. The joy that you experience, happiness that you experience at that time, not dependent on Vishayas, that is your Swarupa Ananda. Of course, you have not got it directly. You have got it through Antakarana only. But still, the source is not Vishayas, the source is your Swarupa. That is why mind needs to be withdrawn from its external preoccupation so that it can conform to Atma Swarupa. So therefore, it needs the maturity of the mind and unbiased inquiry to know for certain kama, desire, is the gateway to hell. Krodha, see, krodha, anger, and lobha, greed are byproducts of kama. Or when a desire gets obstructed, it becomes anger. When the desire is fulfilled, it becomes greed. Let me have more, let me have more, let me have more. For obstruction, then you get angry. So that means kama esha, krodha esha. Now it is desire, now it is anger. Now it is desire, now it is greed. Says Tathalva, Narakasya dwaram. You have to be very careful. Now you will understand why Vedanta insists on Viveka Vairagya. See, people think, how desired thing can be sorrowful? We do experience happiness immediately. Yes, but you are not properly inquired into. This also, see, if you tell to a common man this, he'll consider you as a mad person. It is just impossible for them to believe. Their mind is not ready to inquire. That is why, prayers, a life of dharma is necessary. The past sins are so powerful. They prohibit you from proper thinking. This can be annulled by dharmic life, prayers, etc. Inquiry, of course. So then slowly the mind starts thinking, and you yourself find that yes, what Krishna has told true, what Shastra says is correct, what Guru has told is true. So, and this is where the role of Shraddha comes. left to ourselves, what Shastra says looks next to impossible. Can anyone believe you are Paramatma Swarupa? You say, a mad fellow from where he has come? He's telling, I am Paramatma. I know what I am. Yet, it is the truth. So, to begin with, that's what Bhagavan said. Shraddhavan labhate jnanam samshayatma vinashyati. One who doubts this truth contained in the Shastra, contained in the Bhagavad Gita, sure to get ruined in the sense he will become good for nothing. So, keep this in mind now. Trividham narakasya idam dwaram. Therefore, atmanaha nashanam destroys oneself in the sense it makes you unfit for any worthwhile pursuit in life. And of course, gate of hell, etc. Therefore, what? Tasmat etatrayam tyaji. These three should be got rid of. Desire, anger, and greed. Nowadays, the values have changed so much that people, majority think that desire, anger, and greed are the gateways for prosperity and happiness. People think that way. Be ambitious. Don't bother about the competency. Quick gain, even by wrong means. Anger. People think that, no, by being angry, they can show power to the others. It's a wrong notion. Only who are incapable are always angry. You see their face. Always angry. They have no capacity. A capable person will coolly what? Take the proper action and fulfill what you want to do. One who cannot, one who is frustrated, will only show the anger thinking that is someone plus. Greed, no end. You know that famous statement by Mahatma Gandhi ji. There are enough resources in the world which can easily cater to the needs of all. But there are not resources enough to cater to the greed of even one person. It speaks a lot. Greed has no ceiling at all. They bring. So one should get rid of it. So therefore, one should always watch the radar of your mind. Spot out Kama, Krodha, Lobha. So you will be able to get rid of the Naraka Dwara or Naraka. Let us see the Bhasya. Trividham Triprakaram. Read.
त्रिविधम त्रिप्रकारं नरकस्य प्राप्तौ इदं द्वारं नाशनम् आत्मनः यद्वारं प्रविशन् एव नश्यति आत्मा कस्मैचित् पुरुषार्थाय योग्यः न भवति इति एतत् अतः उच्यते द्वारं नाशनम् आत्मनः इति.
So Trividham, Tripakaram, threefold. Naraka Dwara, in some book it is there, some book it is not there. Naraka Dwara, what is Naraka Dwara? Narakasya praptau idam dwaram. This is the door or a gate to reach hell. Narakasya praptau, to reach hell. Idam dwaram. This is the gate. What? You entertain desires. Be angry. Have greed. Confirm ticket for where? Hell. Nashanam atmana. What is Nashanam atmana? Yadvaram pravishaneva. The moment you enter this gate, Atma nashati. Your Atma is not Satchidananda Atma. The individual, nashati, get destroyed. What do you mean by destroying? Destruction. Does he die? No. Death is not meant here. What is the destruction? Kasmaichit purusharthaya yogya na bhavati. He becomes unfit for, not suitable, unfit for any purushartha. How many purusharthas are there? 4. Artha, kama, dharma, moksha. This person becomes useless for even artha, kama. Let us keep aside dharma and moksha. Even artha, kama, he will not be able to accomplish. Iti etat, because of the reason, uchyate said, Atmanaha nashanam dwaram. It is the gate or the door that destroys oneself. What is that threefold gate? And continue. Kim tat?
किम तत् कामः क्रोधः तथा लोभः तस्मात् एतत्त्रयं त्यजेत्.
Kim tat? What is that gate of hell? Kamaha, desire. Krodha, anger. Tatha, so also lobha. Therefore, tasmat, etattrayam tyajet. Desire, anger, and greed should be given up. Continue.
यतः एतत् द्वारं नाशनमात्मनः तस्मात् कामादित्रयमेतत् त्यजेत्. त्यागस्तुतिः इयम्.
Tasmat is there, no? Therefore. What is the cause for this? Because this is so, therefore. What is that? Because this is so, Bhashyakara provides. Yataha. Yataha means yasmat. Because this is the fact. What is that? Etad dwaram nashanam atmana. Because this means what? Kama, krodha, lobha. Desire, anger, and greed. Etad atmanaha nashanam is the entity that destroys oneself. In the sense, makes him useless for any worthwhile purusharthas or worthy purusharthas. Tasma, therefore, kamadi tattray taje. These 3 should be given up. Kama, krodha, lobha. In some book it is there, tyagastutihi iyam. This is praise of tyaga, of giving up kama, krodha, and lobha, because it is the gateway to hell. So long as a person is under the grip of desire, anger, and greed, he can never take to the pursuit of gaining Atma-jnana. He can never take to the pursuit of knowing who is Bhagavad Sarupa. So therefore, as they continue, etai iti, read the verse.
एतैर्विमुक्तः कौन्तेय तमोद्वारैस्त्रिभिर्नरः आचरत्यात्मनः श्रेयः ततो याति परां गतिम्.
Kaunteya tamodvaraihi Kaunteya nara. After Kaunteya, take nara. Nara tamodvaraihi etaihi tribihi vimuktaha. Add sun. Vimuktaha, add sun. Atmana shreya acharati. Atmana shreya acharati. Tata param gatim yati. Tata param gatim yati. Kaunteya, O Kunti's son, Arjuna, Naraha, any person, irrespective of Varna or Ashrama, whether Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra, whether Brahmacharya, Grahastha, Vanaprastha, Sannyasa, whether man or woman, same, anyone. See, when such pronouns, universal pronouns are there, eta actually, in the context we have to see who they are. Here, one who is free from desire, anger, and greed. Such persons, whoever they may be, because nothing else is told. Varna is not told. Ashrama is not told. Gender is not told. Which country belongs not to. Universal pronoun. Anyone. All that is required is the specification that is spelled in there. What is the specification? Freedom from kama, krodha, and lobha. Any person, irrespective of from where he has come, if he is free from kama, krodha, and lobha, so that such a person, etaihi tribihi vimukta asa, being free from these three. Atmanaha shreyaha acharati. Acharati takes to Shreya. Shreya the final good. The Shreya Acharati takes to, and thereafter Tataha Param Gatim Yati. Yati reaches, prapnoti gains. Param Gatim, the highest accomplishment. Moksha. Word Gati is there doesn't mean reaching heaven, etc. The highest sthana, highest abode, that is yourself, what you are in reality, means moksha, he gets. Bhasya, etair mukta,
एतैर्विमुक्तः कौन्तेय तमोद्वारैः तमसः नरकस्य दुःखमोहात्मकस्य द्वाराणि कामादयः तैः एतैः त्रिभिः विमुक्तः नरः आचरति अनुतिष्ठति.
etaihi mukta kaunte. Arjuna, a person who has freed oneself from these three: desire, anger, greed. What are they actually? Tamodvaraihi. What is tamodvara? Tamasaha. What is tamasahaya? Narakasya dukkha mohatmakasya dvarani kamadaya. Kama, krodha, lobha are what? Dvarani, doors, gates of narakasya dukkha mohatmakasya, of naraka, characterized by sorrow and moha. Moha is erroneous knowledge. Narakasya dukkha mohatmakasya tamasaha dvaraihi, gate. Taihi, first what are the dwara told? From those dwaras, gates, tribhihi vimuktaha, free from all these three. Naraha, that person, acharati. What is acharati? Anutishati. Conforms to Shastra. Does what needs to be done according to Shastra. Continue. Kim.
किम आत्मनः श्रेयः यत् प्रतिबद्धः पूर्वं नाचरति तदपगमाद् आचरति ततः तदाचरणात् याति परां गतिं मोक्षमपि इति.
Acharati conducts oneself. What does he do? This is what he does. Atmanaha Shreya. Once for final good. Once final good. You must have seen the beginning of Bhagavad Gita, introduction, Bhasya. Abhyudaya Nishreyas. Abhyudaya. Good here and hereafter, heaven such. Nishreyas means the ultimate good. Having gained which, there is no relative good. All that is the Paramanda Swarupa, Atma, Brahma alone is there. That is not here. Here is the relative here. Shreya means Shreya. What is Shreya here? The sadhanas which can give Shreya. In a sense, Shreya Sambandham means sadhanas connected to Shreya. connected to Shreya. What is it? Ishvara Aradhana, invoking the grace of God, worshipping Parameshwara Tattva, taking to Shravana, Manana, Nididhyasana. Such means he takes to such conduct wherein he takes to the sadhanas which prepare the mind, which inquire into the Swarupa, and which practice of which or which inquiry leads to Atma Jnana, Brahma Jnana. So, why he takes now, after getting freed from Kama, Krodha, Lobha? Because earlier the Kama, Krodha, Lobha were obstructing this pursuit. First thing, if somebody says, better take this pursuit, hey, what for? See, by fulfillment, we get so much pleasure, etc. Nothing there. And it appears to be true. Because he is under the control of desires. See, Yat Pratibandha. Ready? Read Yat Pratibandha.
यत् यत् प्रतिबद्धः पूर्वं नाचरति तदपगमाद् आचरति ततः तदाचरणाद् याति परां गतिं मोक्षमपि इति.
Yat Pratibandha. Yaihi Kamadibhihi Pratibandha. Obstructed by Kama, Krodha, and Lobha. Purvam Nacharati. Earlier, this person was not taking the pursuit of Ishvara Aradhana, invoking the Parameshwara Tattva, Shravana, Manana, etc. He was not doing. But now, he was impressed by all this. He took to the being and has got the eligibility of the mind to take to this pursuit. Purvam Nacharati. Tadapagamat. Tadapagamat means what? Kamadi Pratibandhasya apagamat. Now what has happened? Obstruction in terms of desire, anger, greed have gone. Tataha. Therefore, you can add there, Shreya. Tataha add Shreya Tadacharana. Tadacharana means by taking to the means of gaining Shreya. Param Gatim Yati gains highest gain. Highest gain. What is the highest gain? Moksham api. Moksham api. Even moksha. What is that? Even moksha. Or means that even shows he gets even laukika sukha. Here, his needs etc. are met with. He need not separately work for it. Bhagavan takes care of it. Bhagavan is always on the lookout. Who is taking the pursuit? person who takes the pursuit, he said, Yoga Kshemam Vahamyam. Now it is my job. I will take care of the person. See, in life, we should have that X-ray eyes to see, wherein we receive the help from Bhagavan. At times, you are not asked for, provided you are a devotee free from Kama, Krodha, and Lobha. If you are full with Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Bhagavan will not bother because you are taking care of yourself. But who totally dedicate the pursuit, Bhagavan rushes to take care of all these things. Moksham api means not only moksha, but also laukika sukha. Worldly goodness, worldly needs, worldly happiness, it takes care of it. Not that, see, look here. Taking to spiritual pursuit means you should be a beggar. Taking to spiritual pursuit means you should deny everything. No. But don't get preoccupied in them. That cannot be your only goal of life. So that being the case, even that it takes place. So that means we have to get rid of Asuri Sampat. Demoniac qualities we have to get rid of. And all these demoniac qualities are centered on Kama, Krodha, Lobha. We have to get rid of this and take to Acharana, conduct for Shreya. Agreed. But from where to receive the guidance as to how should we proceed? How to proceed? Convinced. Kama, Krodha, Lobha, gateway to hell. So long as these are there, a person doesn't take to the means to go, know what oneself is. He doesn't bother about the Shreya. Now, to get rid of this, take the pursuit of getting the highest goal of life, where we have to look upon for guidance. Here is Bhagavan says, yes, what is it? Shastra. Please get guided by Shastra, not Tom, Dick, Harry individual. However great a person may be, certainly take advantage of his greatness. But finally, you have to get guided by Shastra. Of course, great people will always guide based on Shastra. But you should know that Shastra is the guidance. Bhagavan is going to tell that, you see. Oh.
स्वस्ति प्रजाभ्यः परिपालयन्तां न्याय्येन मार्गेण महिषाः गोब्राह्मणेभ्यः शुभमस्तु नित्यं लोकाः समस्ताः सुखिनो भवन्तु काले वर्षतु पर्जन्यः पृथिवी सस्यशालिनी देशोऽयं क्षोभरहितः ब्राह्मणाः सन्तु निर्भयाः ॐ सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मा अमृतंगमय। ओम पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते। ओम शांति शांति शांति। हरि ओम। श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। हरि ओम।